You're probably wondering how I got this lifestyle. So I didn't used to have this. Well, guess what? I hit for 80,000 on Prize Picks. The best way to win cash while watching sports is Prize Picks. I hit for 80,000. Now I got a lawn chair. Someone pours me iced tea. You can go do it too. Use code NELK. Submit one lineup for $5. Get a free $50 in entries. Turn that into 80,000 like I did on NBA. Go follow me right now at Steiny on Prize Picks. You can see my picks. I think I do 1 or 2 a week. Hail me. Let's win this money together. Prize Picks. Best way to win cash while watching sports. Let's go. All right, guys. We are back. One Night with Steiny. The hottest TMZ show right now in the game. We have my good friend. We've known each other for years.
Like 2021?
What?
We met in
21
Miami?
years? Or 2021?
2021.
I think that's when it was. We threw footballs on the beach, kicked it. We didn't go out at all.
No, that was before. I'm like, that was a chill dinner. I'm like,
That was before you were in the league.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was like my senior year of college.
So I don't even know if I dapped you up or anything.
I'm not
I probably showed no love.
Trust me,
That's
I'm
why I don't remember. You're like 21 Miami. I'm like, fuck. Like when was? And then now
it's
Daniel's
piecing together.
birthday.
Yeah.
I remember. And then I brought Sarah's here.
Okay, you introduce Puka as your good friend, and you say Sarah's here
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
after everything.
Yeah.
Sarah's here.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Puka.
Yeah. So sometimes she'll co-host with me. There's no specific reason why she's here. I just thought she's a good co-host. So we saw each other at the Super Bowl. I asked if you do this. We finally got it down.
Right? We
Yeah.
made it. I'm like, and we're in our city.
Yeah, and we're in LA. What'd you do last night?
I went to the Kings game yesterday. I was like,
Did you?
yeah,
I watched that game on TV.
Honestly, hockey is insane. I'm like, the puck flies pretty fast, but then the guys are even faster.
Where'd you sit?
I was right by like the glass.
Oh, on the glass?
Right behind the goalie. It was actually pretty sweet.
Dude, yeah, when you're sitting there, you see the game a whole different way.
Well, and I'm like, I flinched about 20 times every time
Yeah.
I missed a shot, and it just dinks you right there.
Yeah.
Like,
Who'd you go with?
I went with this girl, Overtime Megan.
Overtime Megan?
I mean, that's her handle, or her previous handle.
Oh, I know her.
What did you do last night, Sarah?
Wait, sorry about that. So you went to the game?
He's trying to divert.
No, wait, so you went to the game, and you sat with, Overtime Megan actually did the show.
Really?
That's how I met her.
Oh,
Her and Kyle did it together.
Coach, so I didn't know much about it.
Oh, you're good. So, did you guys went together?
Yeah, she invited me.
She invited you?
Yeah, to go into the game.
Dude, you're right now.
Wow.
We got the Sydney Sweeney tweet. The no response.
No
Can
response.
I break that? Is that breaking or is that out there?
I mean, that one's out there. I'm
I
like,
think she has a boyfriend. That might be the only reason. No response.
I hope so. I'm like,
That has to be
that makes sense, and I understand. I'm like, I would be mad if somebody like was openly shooting their shot at my girl too. So I was like, I try to like,
Yeah.
after I figured that information out, try to play
Play it cool. Yeah. All right. And then another friend of mine, Hannah Stalking.
yeah,
Me with
like-
her. But these are all just friends, right?
yeah. So I'm
We're
like,
just
yeah.
having a good time.
I'm like, just getting. I'm new.
The
Kind
internet.
of to LA, and I'm like,
Yeah.
So I'm meeting people who love to hang out. I'm like,
God forbid a girl and a guy hang out.
No, I agree.
What are we
Sarah, on the way here, sent me a photo of you. I knew you went to the Kings game.
yeah.
And she sent me a photo of you and OT.
I did not send
And she was
that.
like, can you believe this?
I
I was like,
Damn.
what do you mean? It's
did
like,
not
guys just,
send that.
you can't go to the game with a friend?
Yeah, right. See, like that's what Sarah was just barely saying. But I was like, yeah, going to a new friend. I was, yeah.
And do you wake up the next day and see all these pictures of you and her at the game and you're like, I can't do anything anymore?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. I'm like, honestly, I woke up to a lot of texts. It was like my Instagram DMs were,
Yeah.
everybody was sending. I was like, the NFL, like the app that they have to show you like the
Did the
photos.
NFL
like,
post it?
The NFL sent me a photo that they took of us. I was like, I didn't know the NFL was even there last night. I'm like, nobody said anything to me.
Damn, bro. The own league is doing you like that. I mean, in their defense, and I'm gonna coach you up on this.
Yeah, because this happens to you a lot, right,
getting your-
Steiny?
Coach me up,
You're
please.
putting yourself a little too out there with certain people, bro.
I'm,
You gotta move more in silence.
all right, how do I move?
You don't sit on the glass with an influencer girl and not expect to get photos taken of you in LA.
Okay, that's very logical.
Yeah, you go up to the box, you hang out with a couple people in the box, and then you stand in the back, and then you're in the clear. Because, not that you're doing anything wrong, but because people are going to run with this narrative.
Yeah.
So, and then Sarah also sent me these other clips of you.
I did not send any of these clips, Puka. I don't know
There's
what.
rumors about you two.
Oh, me and Sarah?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen those, but they're
I
all
definitely have.
over.
I definitely have.
We're
seen
literally
them. I'm like,
siblings, Steiny.
yeah.
Yeah?
We both decided to cut our hair at the same time.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to the same barber?
Does it look like it?
I went to sports clips or super
No, you
cuts
did not.
on my mother.
That actually is
I did not go to sports clips.
Yeah.
I'm putting that out there respectfully.
You got a house called barber, for sure.
I'm like, I go to see our guy. He cuts everybody on the team. Like,
Yeah.
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 No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, what? It's the second a girl and a guy hang out together.
Okay,
It has
so-
to be more.
So I'm like,
Yeah. So how do I move in silence in that situation?
okay, so I was scrolling, and I see, where was the initial, like, video leaked of you two together?
Okay, that video was like a month old.
But where was it? Oh, at Topanga Mall.
Yeah, at Topanga. Yeah.
Okay, dude, you're going to, like, Topanga Mall.
It's the closest mall to me. I'm like, where am
No,
I
I
supposed
get,
to go?
okay, accessibility is key.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge. But that's, like, there's going to be a bunch of kids there.
Dude, we just wanted some Panda Express.
Is that what you guys did?
We did get Panda Express.
Yeah.
At least Sarah's a plus. She's a cheap date. Topanga Mall, Panda Express. I respect that. But
What can I say?
That's also how you know it was probably just a friendly hangout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He literally broke his phone too. The EMF thing.
Oh, the blocker. I'm like, yeah, my phone stopped working.
Yeah.
What is that?
I know.
Like he put like a EMF blocker on his camera on his iPhone and it like broke his phone.
Yeah.
So you went with him to get his phone fixed? This
Yeah,
is the
and-
story you came up with?
Panda Express. I
Yeah,
didn't come up with anything.
But she is also sending me clips of Alex Earl and Tom Brady.
Okay, I
It's
didn't
like,
send
do you
all of
think
these.
that this could be me and Puka? I was like, Sarah, what the hell?
I did not.
Why are
send
you
these
trying to do
clips.
this to this guy?
Oh my god.
So that
Newest power couple of the NFL.
yeah, I think so, dude. Like, but I kept scrolling, and then it's like Sarah Safari seen at the Chicago Bears game, the away game, when you guys
when
played
we
Chicago.
played, yeah.
I went with Naracina.
I know, but it's just crazy how these people develop this narrative so fast.
Yeah.
and I'm
no,
like,
dude, who needs
I honestly, I was
Research. The
curious.
research
research
happened
isn't-
fast. I'm like, yeah, it was like overnight.
all I'm saying is who needs TMZ when there's girls with iPhones? Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
Well, so I saw that, and then I started to think, like, damn, like, is something going on here? And I clearly, we have the answer. She said it's not.
Yeah.
And you're learning to keep it quiet.
Yeah. I'm trying to move like the Lil Wayne song.
Move in silence. You
Yeah.
have
We've
to.
known each other for a while.
Yeah. So you're single. You're just doing your thing, having fun.
Yeah, I'm just trying to meet some new friends.
Yeah.
Enjoy meeting people in LA.
What do you think you've learned the most, like, through this process of being on social media? It seems like for the reasons that you don't always want to be there.
Oh, I should definitely use the private membership spot that I'm at more
Yeah.
often. invite all my new friends over there.
But is it, like, looked at as something that's, like, a bad thing? Because, like, I
I
see...
feel like I'm having a great time. I'm like,
Yeah.
Me and Sarah had fun. We actually went go-kart racing.
Yeah.
And I beat Sarah in go-kart racing.
I beat you. Okay,
was
wait.
pretty
Can we
fun, I'm
clarify
not gonna
this?
lie.
Okay,
put that
wait,
on
did
your
you win
board.
the Papa shot or which one did I win?
Papa Shot 2? That's three separate places. Topanga Mall, go-karting, and then Pop Shot. That's three separate locations.
We have a good time together.
Yeah.
So you guys are, like, just friends.
Hung out with
now?
Nick. We went to Top Golf.
Yeah,
together.
Top Golf. No, but I beat you go-kart racing. You're the worst driver. The one thing you did beat me at was basketball. You beat me at basketball. He's
Yeah.
low-key a goated basketball.
And
player.
like the normal bike riding.
Yeah.
thing, yeah. I
Wait.
won in that one too.
Oh yeah, you did. Like if you weren't in the NFL, you might be in the NBA.
Did you play ball in high school?
Yeah.
Were you?
That's that's my second sport.
Like,
Football
he's-
and basketball
Oh,
for sure.
He's good at basketball.
Well, we went to the batting cages, me and Sarah. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you were terrible.
That's not true. I hit 85. I hit 85.
Yeah, 85. Did you play
85.
baseball growing up?
Yeah.
That was the one sport I didn't play.
Really?
Yeah.
I played at the college level 1 year. I played at Villanova.
Is Villanova good for baseball?
Yeah, I mean, it's D1. I thought we
no-
had this conversation in Miami, bro.
No, you don't even remember Miami.
Yeah, I do, dude.
I didn't get a dap up in Miami, so I'm like,
No,
honestly,
I
it
was,
was like a look. That's Kyle and Steiny. I won Lil Dana's friends.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I played a little ball myself. I think that's why Sarah was, like, into me, and then obviously I went this route.
I was never into you.
She
Like,
was.
ever.
She was for a little bit.
I was never. I would barely call us acquaintances.
It's not true. We'll talk after. We'll talk after the pod.
Do you believe that,
actually
Puka?
want to give you a little.
We'll see this behind.
I don't want
I
to be
feel like
dating
you-
the same girl.
No,
at the same
wait.
time. What?
I feel like Puka, you know me pretty well. Do you think I'd be into Steiny?
Steiny is a good-looking young man, and I feel like you attract good-looking young men.
Young.
That was the other main clip, or the main other take was that Puka Nacua and Sarah Safari age gap is 1 year.
Okay, can we also talk about that? I had just turned
But what?
25 the day prior. I was like, I think your birthday's May?
Yeah.
February. Like, we're a few months apart.
Yeah, but like, why is that such a like crazy take that you guys are a year apart? Like, why is that so important? That's what I couldn't wrap my head around.
I don't
like
know. I feel
seeing
like
that
that's
fucking everywhere.
Yeah, they're like making the age.
1 year.
Because she was trying to go that.
Cougars
Alex
older
Earl
girls.
route. Yeah. She.
But I feel like it's the opposite. Isn't Tom Brady the old?
Tom Brady's way older than Alex.
Can I tell you something? You know, Bradley was at Topanga Mall in a hoodie in the corner, and she told him, to, "Yo, get this video.
Get the shot.
Yeah, get this shot."
We're
Don't
passing
tell
Panda
Puka.
Express right now.
Yeah, he's not PR social media trained right now. We can get this and it'll go viral. So it was a complete setup. And I just wanted to make sure you were aware.
Sarah, you would set me up.
I would never set you up. Ever.
Yeah.
I believe that.
But yeah, so I was watching too this year. You did that stream and got a little backlash from it, which at the end of the day, and I get like it sucks because knowing you too, your intentions are so good and you're just trying to have fun.
I thought yeah.
You're just trying to have a good time, and Neon and Aiden are cool guys, and like whatever's gonna happen, but it's like the internet's just gonna take these negative takes towards you. And then I'm not gonna lie, I watched that game. That was it the next night.
Yeah, Thursday night.
Against Seattle. And I was like, yo, I think I watched it with my brother, and I was like, yo, this guy's fucking insane on another level.
You popped off that game.
That was
200 yards.
yeah, 225.
Yeah, and the 2 touchdowns or 1.
2, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, people could say whatever they want. This guy is like, when it comes to playing football, he's gonna ball.
Like, shoot, that's my favorite thing. I'm like, that's my safe haven. Like,
Yeah.
that's my safe place out there on that football field.
That's the other thing that sucks is they're never gonna talk about that. Instead of saying, hey, this guy fucking went off for 2 touchdowns, 225 yards, that gets no coverage, but the negative shit gets all the coverage. Right?
Well, that's what the internet is. It's just like drama.
I know, but it was
We've
like
not learned anything.
no, I have, and I deal with it, but it was just like annoying to see because I'm like, dude, this guy is like,
I got to start moving way more silent, coach. I'm like,
yes, you have to, but you're fucking bawling out, and I was just like, all right, well, that shuts everybody up.
for a little bit, and then they find something else, right? I'm like,
Yeah, and then the next thing comes, whatever it is. But I am curious. I picked the Rams.
what I was gonna say to win it.
Yeah, and this was like, I think around the time that game was played, like everyone was asking me, who do you got? I put my slip in on Prize Picks. Why do you guys think you fell short?
I'm like, this is honestly, I'm like, my take. I'm 3 years in a row. The last play of the game has come to me, and we haven't won. So I'm like, got to take my personal accountability. Like, how do I find a way to fight for an extra yard, stay in bounds, catch the ball? But man, I'm like, there are so many plays that like are critical in momentum in a game. You've both been to the stadium. Like, there's a difference between like when you're watching that game and like you can feel the energy shift, whether you're at home or away. Like when we were playing in Chicago, like the energy shift when Caleb Williams threw that Hail Mary and then like that place erupts and we're like, holy cow, like we're about to lose this game. But then like the instant to like, oh, they take a field goal and like now we get a chance to steal the momentum back in overtime.
That was a crazy game.
That was,
Dude, I was the only
Whose
one
jersey were you
cheering.
wearing?
I was not wearing anyone's
That's
jersey.
a fucking lie.
On my mother.
Did it say Williams or fucking Nacua on the
It
back?
didn't say anything. I wasn't wearing a jersey.
Okay.
I was the only one in that entire stadium cheering for the Rams, and I was getting shit on. Like, grown-ass men were, like, saying insane things to me.
I was gonna say in that clip, literally, like you're the only person that's talking.
Yeah, I'm the only one cheering.
Everybody's shook.
But Nick and I had a side bet. Like,
What was
we
your
had
bet?
500 on the line. I had Rams winning. He had Bears winning.
No, football on the road, it's, and especially at places like Chicago, Kansas City, Seattle. What's the energy like when you go to Seattle?
Seattle's
Do they
always.
come after you specifically?
I mean, 100%, definitely. Like some of the things that I've said about their team and them, like that's how football should be. I'm like,
Yeah.
rivalries is a real thing. I'm like, we see them twice a year. Like it's not like, and so they know our tendencies, we know their tendencies. So it's like it becomes like it really is in the football terms. Mano y mano. I'm like, hey, we both know we're about to run the ball. You've seen the formations that we run the ball out of. You know what formations we're about to pass the ball out of. So it's like at the end of the day, whatever the scheme is kind of gets kicked out of the window. And it's like you're lined up right across from me. Who's going to win this snap? So it makes it fun. I'm like, that's like the environment that you want to play in. I'm like, when we go to play, like, I don't know, Arizona, like I'm like, yeah, we play them twice a year, but nobody's in Arizona. I'm like, we have more Rams fans at Arizona than Arizona has for their own team.
Speaking of which, they just released Kyler Murray today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Damn.
And the reason I was like looking into that is because Arizona still has to pay him $37 million, guaranteed he gets that no matter what. And I was just sitting there like, damn, they released this guy and they have to pay him that. Is fucking crazy.
Shout out to Kyler Murray's team. I'm like,
shout out to Kyler Murray, dude.
Yeah.
The guy doesn't have to leave his house if he doesn't want to, still get paid.
Yeah.
That other guy on the other side of the mano y mano, JSN,
yeah,
that boy is a baller.
He's elite. I'm like, his pattern, his movement pattern is so interesting, and like, but I'm like, he's so smooth. And like, I enjoy watching him. Like,
I'm not a football analyst. Maybe Sarah, you could help me with this. I walked in on her peeing. She was standing up. Yeah, so she's a football guy. You were. I didn't mean to. And you don't lock the door. You keep the door. She keeps the door a little cracked. You know how like we do it.
This is the last time.
it's just like a quick pit stop.
Holy shit!
This is the last time I'm doing your podcast. It's just slander on
No,
me.
I'm just joking.
I sit down.
Okay. We hope so. But like in comparison, and tell me if I'm wrong here, as my coach analyst or analysis, he gets open like I've never seen. Like he can get open downfield like whatever 10-yard, 15-yard, whatever passes. But like when I watch you, you'll catch the ball in traffic, and you like have probably the best hands in the league, I'd say. But you'll just catch it no matter what. But he has a way of his route running where he just gets open.
Like space. I'm like, his spatial awareness is out of this world. Like, his understanding of where he is related to whatever defender might be near him. It's an elite trait to have, and like especially I mean this year I'm like, but you go back to his college tape too. I'm like that spatial awareness in the game of football, because it continually gets faster as you get into the NFL, and when you have more years of tape, like people they watch your tendencies. There's somebody's job in one organization who says, watch everything about JSN and find a way to stop him. So
did they do that with you?
I hope so. I'm like,
oh, was my analysis pretty accurate?
No, 100%. I was like, yeah. I'm like, you're spot on.
So go ahead.
What?
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, your football analysis
Of the situation?
Yeah, JSN versus Puka. Who you'd rather have?
Like if I was going to draft for fantasy,
Yeah.
I'd pick Puka.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
For what reason? And it's no looks.
I think Puka is a great guy, stand-up guy, and he's amazing at football. I've seen him play. Like he catches the ball when I don't think he could catch the ball. So
Yeah, that's a good.
So,
that was pretty good.
yeah, I'm
Coach Sarah.
So you're taking me first round.
oh yeah,
We're all the way to the championship. Here it is.
yeah. First round Puka pick.
You're a 5th round pick, right?
4th. No,
5th round pick, 177.
Yeah. 5th round pick.
that's insane.
There's 7 rounds. So are you on your rookie deal still?
Yeah, coach.
Is there a new one coming in next year?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm like, we gotta be able to figure it out.
Would you agree? And I was talking about this earlier. I think you and JSN were probably the top tier receivers this year.
I think that's what the stats say.
Yeah, I'd say we separated ourselves this year.
So based off of, we'll go Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Shit, I mean, your crib is gonna be. Hopefully, I get invited to that. It's gonna be big,
The housewarming will be a good one,
Yeah.
for sure.
right?
I mean, hopefully, I'm like, well, I mean, we'll figure it out. I'm like, we gotta. I know our team's got a lot of money, but I'm like, we also got to figure out we're in our window right now. So,
How much does like Devontae come to you and just like coach you up?
shoot, all the time. I'm like, we sit. I mean, in our wide receiver meeting room, we sit on the opposite sides because he sits with the X receiver. But I'm like, every day we're in our walkthroughs on Saturday to even when we're walking out. I'm like, we talk, communicate. The fact that I get to play with the Hall of Famer, 2 Hall of Famers in my wide receiver room has been like insane to start my career. But Devontae's, he's got his own swagger, his own juice, and like it's been fun because I like to play basketball too, and he can play basketball for sure. I'm like, he's got a highlight reel of dunks. I'm like,
Really?
he's got on his phone all over the place.
Who do you say is your best friend on the team?
between Verse or E-Man,
Yeah.
Emmanuel Forbes. So I don't know why I'm like, on the defensive side of the ball, probably those two, and then Kyron for sure, probably on offense. That's my guy.
You know what I do before the gym is I watch one college mixtape.
Tavon Austin.
Oh my god!
Wait, are you? That's so lit.
You know what song is it in the mixtape?
Oh my gosh. Is it called Hell and Back?
Helen Back.
Ah, let's go.
See, that's what you got to study.
What are you talking?
Tavon Austin at West Virginia, it just gets you fucking fired up.
Man, you literally think your knees are invincible
It's
after
like-
watching that.
Yeah, and he never got hit, or in the tapes, it was like he was too fucking fast.
Yeah, and I'm like his ability to decelerate.
Have you taken some hits where you've noticed that they've like messed you up a little bit, or it's been weeks to recover from? Because you catch the ball in traffic.
Yeah, Bobby Wagner hit me my rookie year, and I'm like, I had to get I got my ribs like injected for like probably 5 weeks straight. I'm like, it was terrible. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. I'm a side sleeper. I'm like, I literally had to sleep on my back and everything. Like Bobby Wagner got me. I don't think the Texans got me this year. That's why I got stitches on the first game of the season.
What, a head to head?
Yeah, I'm like, I caught a slant and spun off of a hit, like, and got hit in the head, and like my helmet was about to come off, and then I got hit again from
Did you catch the ball?
directly. Yeah, I caught it. Like,
Dude, it's crazy. I remember like growing up and you just could see what receivers try to avoid taking hits like over the middle.
Yeah.
Or they'll drop the ball, but you just fucking go for it.
shoot, I'm like, no fear. That's what I have on like my gloves and cleats. And I'm like, hey, you're gonna get hit no matter what. So I'm like, you might as well catch the ball, right?
There's one highlight that I love watching, and it's like Chad Johnson when he tried to take out Ray Lewis. You know what I'm talking about?
He gets mopped up. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go at Ray, and Ray just fucking like takes him off his feet onto his back. I was like, dude,
decleats him.
fuck that, bro.
That's my favorite. I'm like, I saw Buda Baker. We were at the Pro Bowl and we're walking up, and we had finished some meeting, and he had just got there. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, good to see you. We're chopping it up. And first play of the game, when we played them at home, I pancaked him. I'm like, first play of the game, we were gonna run the ball, and he's like, I didn't think you guys were gonna run the ball. So he came up, and I dump him, and like, probably sometime in the third quarter, we run another play, and he just comes straight out of the middle post and flattens me. I'm like, he did not break stride one time, and I was like, just hit me full speed, and he got me, and he's like, got you back, and I was like, that's what I love about, like, that's my favorite thing about
Dude,
football.
you guys get it rare where you can only get like your get back on a DB or a linebacker if like it's a blindside or like you're blocking for a receiver down the field and you can catch somebody.
Yeah, off balance, and I'm like, that's what makes it fun, and like yeah, your head needs to be on a swivel at all times. If that whistle snapped, I'm like, somebody's looking for the opportunity to take you off.
Oh
your feet.
yeah, I think though that something the NFL like is missing that it used to have is the cornerback receiver rivalry. Like you used to see, I guess like the last guy I could think of that had that was like Jalen Ramsey maybe,
Yeah,
and
Ramsey, Diggs.
yeah, him and Diggs used to go at it, and then like historically, like I mean, it was like Darrell Revis, Champ Bailey. They'd always be like on the best receiver. And now it seems like so many defenses run like zone coverage. You don't really see that one-on-one matchup. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think it's definitely like a style on defense too. I'm like, I wouldn't like they're
You just like don't see those like matchups where it's like there were those weeks where you'd be like, yo, I remember Chris Harris. He went to KU. He played for the Broncos for years. But I remember the Steelers were coming to Denver with Antonio Brown.
yeah.
And it was like a huge matchup, and Antonio Brown just went 200 yards, went off. But there was such a buildup of like that rivalry, one-on-one coverage.
Like, who's gonna win this matchup?
Yeah, it just doesn't like.
I think this year I'm like, especially I'm like, when you have two wide receiver ones, I feel like it presents a challenge to defense. So it's like this year I know like when we played the Texans got Derek Stingley, one of the best corners in the league. So it's like Tay ends up taking his matchup, and then the defense, I'm like, I get matchup against somebody else, and then we play the Eagles, and like they got Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. So it's like it's fun because like it in a way it's still there, but I'm like definitely as in our offense, I'm like our coach is finding the best way for us to run our play against any defense, and I'm like, whether it's we find somebody that we want to get in the man matchup, or like if they're playing zone, I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm Coach McVay. I'm like, he's always finding the best way. But
Who do you think's the best DB you've faced?
this year, or like
historically.
I got it, my rookie year. I went against Patrick Surtain, and that was probably like the
he's
best. I'm like,
good.
he's a giant. I'm like, he looks like a defensive end playing corner. But it was fun. I was like, I was new into the league. He definitely didn't know who I was. So it was like, I feel like we had a good matchup, and it was like during training camp. So it was like a couple of days like back to back going at it against each other. It was really fun. So
it was Rams Broncos. You guys did like the
joint
scrimmages?
practice. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was really fun. I'm like my rookie year, like fresh out there, and we're freaking in the elevation over there. I'm like so gassed, and I'm like, I know who Patrick Surtain is. So I'm like, it was like a moment when I'm like, you catch the ball against him, you're like, damn, I think I can play in the NFL. Like, so.
I mean, that's like the best episodes of Hard Knocks.
Yes.
It's like when they scrimmage and there's fights every time, like it just gets you fucking fired up.
Yeah. The DeAndre Hopkins clip of I forgot.
D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's legendary. Like those moments, those clips.
Sarah, we're going to have to coach you up on some of these legendary
Yeah, I don't have
clips
enough
of, like,
football knowledge for this.
And then, sorry, I was like, we were talking football.
Oh, no, it's okay.
But there's even one more with your boy Stafford that I think about. Like when he's mic'd up and he like separates his shoulder with Detroit and he goes back in the game and he's like, I can't remember what he said, but he's like fucking holding his shoulder and he's like, I'm going back in. And he comes off the sideline and like that moment was just so much respect. And you see firsthand what these guys put their bodies through and the grit of like, yo, I'm fucking playing the game.
Yeah, and I mean, especially at the quarterback position, I feel like you don't get that with everybody, and then that's why he's MVP mad. I'm like, even to year.
All right, guys, MoonPay Astronaut here. You know we love MoonPay. Why? For many reasons. 24-hour customer service. You can also use just about anything to buy crypto. Apple Pay, Venmo, debit card, credit card, PayPal. The list goes on and on. And today, I want to talk to you about staying private and actually controlling your stack. Edge Wallet's been doing it right since 2013. For the Anon, by the Anon, no KYC, no middleman, no tracking your moves. You need to do things in silent. This is the way to do it. Ghost mode, as I like to call it. Own your keys fully. Edge never touches your funds. Simple cross-chain swaps and management. Intuitive app that feels like a real leather wallet in your pocket. Privacy without the headache. Privacy with crypto is very important to a lot of people. This is the best way to do it. MoonPay's integrated right in Edge now, so you can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, whatever, straight into the wallet. Seamless, quick, and you keep everything under your control from the start. MoonPay and Edge, buy easy to stay sovereign. Crypto's volatile though. Do your own research. Only risk what you can afford to lose. MoonPay just facilitates the transaction, not financial advice. Trade responsibly and do it in ghost mode with using Edge.
17, I think it was for him. Like I know there's things he sacrificed this year of like going out there to stay in that game just because he doesn't want to leave the fight.
Yeah, he's one of the best quarterbacks ever. So one more clip that Sarah sent me when we were coming over is
I didn't send any of these clips.
like Mac Jones.
Sarah's been scrolling and I'm like,
She's been scrolling, dude. She's like, yo, did you see the Niners in Cabo? And I was like, no.
What are we
going on?
I didn't even see that. I don't know what you're talking about.
And all the like the coaches' wives, girlfriends went on like a trip with like a bunch of the players.
Yeah.
And they're like posting it and they're like clearly all partying, having a good time. But there's like no backlash there, nothing.
No, it's just everybody having a good time.
It's everybody having a good time. So I'm trying to figure out like why did Puka have this target on his back that's just not fair.
I think it's like being young and being like one of the best is people hate on that regardless.
Yeah.
You have more eyes on you.
Yeah. I think it's also they just are labeling you as this like player now. Like sitting on the glass. And it's not the fact that it's happening.
Sitting on the glass was a bad move. It was a bad move. All right.
It wasn't a bad move. I mean, it doesn't, at the end of the day, none
You
of
have
that
to go into that knowing I'm going to get photographed.
For sure, you need to go into that knowing that.
Oh, and like obviously I'm like walking down. I was like, as we walked down the aisle, and I was like, all right. So
yeah.
But Raheem Mostert was like, there's another NFL player right next to me. But
Should have said, yo, Mostert, come fucking sit next to me, bro.
No, he was sitting right behind us, and then they left.
And then me and you might get pictured.
Yeah.
So you got to start thinking a play ahead.
No, I don't think any of that stuff.
I got to start game planning.
Yo, it's 2nd and 8. We might face 3rd and 4. I need Mostert next to me, and then maybe it'll be me and him pictured.
Coach, you put it in football terms, I completely understand.
Yeah, right.
That makes so much more sense.
Dude, that's what I need to coach up on. And then
wait, Steiny, has that happened to you? You go out with a girl and you get posted?
no,
Then what do you?
because they're like this. You feel me? They're like,
The girls are like hiding themselves.
yeah, no, that definitely doesn't happen for me. All right, so then we went to the Super Bowl, and you hit that viral moment again, put a tweet out,
Yeah.
which I honestly thought was pretty funny, and like it was a thing in the moment, and it made me think about like when players, like Shador Center is a good friend of mine, and players would play him, and then after they would post like, the perfect timing shit, or like play his song and like throw shade at him, and it didn't get any coverage. But I think with just things leading up, that got so much attention.
Yeah.
But I don't see it as such a negative. Like
The thing was, I'm like,
trash talk.
yeah, I'm like, one, the rivalry. I'm definitely gonna keep that going. I'm like that. That's what makes it fun. I'm like, that's gonna make it sure everybody watches our games when we play them.
Yeah, I feel like it creates better like excitement.
Yeah.
There's just
It
those
gives the media something actually like that's real to talk about, because I
Yeah.
actually said that. But also, it's like there's a clip of like when they're trying to and point in the game where he tries to take a knee and he like kind of falls into like the Patriots guy's like lap, and like guy tries to help him up and like he doesn't take it. So I'm like, that's where it came from. I'm like, so it. But then I was like, after everybody started playing, I'm like, yo, we beat you guys. The Rams suck. Sam Darnold owns you. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna explain myself now. I was like, it was too far already.
I mean, Sam Darnold, he picked it up. He played pretty well
He did.
all season. Like the guy went team to team.
He does have like a crazy journey of
He
like
does.
being in the
He was
NFL.
he was with Carolina for a while. Who did he get drafted to?
Was it the Jets?
Was it the Jets? I feel like he played.
I think so. I know he was with the Jets.
He played with the Vikings too, right?
Yep. Last year he was with the Vikings.
And then he goes to Seattle, and it just like works out. And it's like, for a guy that's been playing with a veteran, with Matt Stafford, who's been there forever, I feel like there's now this expectation on quarterbacks where they have to come out of college and just be ready to go.
Yeah, I'm like, especially like it's so hard for like we're in our window right now. I'm like the draft picks and like the opportunity to win is it's so hard to do. So I'm like you put a lot of pressure when you take somebody in the first round and be like, hey, you touch the ball every single play. Like you are going to be the biggest contributing factor to us either winning or losing that game. And it's tough. I like the mental battle and like what they have to do through as a quarterback. So the headset, I'm like at 15 seconds, the headset cuts off. So I'm like, coach could have been mid play and 15 seconds comes and you're cut off. And it's like, all right, I got to tell everybody what to do and then figure out where to throw this ball. We do ask a lot of them, but it's definitely, I'm like, that is the hardest position, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. And playing with a guy like that who just knows the game better than anybody, it's like, I don't know. It's just been like it's a crazy thing to think of, like that's not going to be forever.
I know. I'm like I've been stealing ever since I got in the NFL, and like we'll be at practice and like on like a Thursday, and we'll be halfway through it, and he will hear like a quarter of the play, and then he'll say the rest of the play. Like he won't even need coach. Like he'll just start talking over him. Like he's so good. I'm like it's unreal.
When all the off season, like we'll call them distractions, were happening, did he come to your back, or did these guys like have your back, or was it even brought up?
I mean, he's reached out to me. He's always checking in on me. He's asking where I'm at, if I'm working back out again, or working out again. And but never. I'm like, unless I think
He's like, why'd you do that knee on stream? Before the Seattle game?
Yeah, he's just more just like, hey, you better catch the ball when I throw it to you.
Yeah,
like,
and you do, and then it's like, all right, we move on to next week.
He definitely, he definitely had some words for me to, like maybe let's choose our next decisions wisely before.
Wait till
we
the
play a
off
game.
season, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's all it is. Sarah, do you have any questions for the superstar?
Any questions for Puka?
She's been so quiet. Dude.
Sarah, are we gonna get a chance to do a workout together? I'm like, am I
Yeah,
gonna get
whenever.
invited to the gym?
Whenever, I'll work out with you
Brett,
anytime.
I've seen Verse got invited to the gym to go work out. And
You know,
that's crazy.
I invited your brother. I worked out with your brother.
What the fuck?
What?
Dude, manipulation.
What?
Manipulation. She's
Yeah.
trying to get in with the family.
That was crazy.
Dude,
That was a
that's the
crazy
first thing I think about. But how did,
Oh my God, you're insane. You're toxic.
I'm not insane.
You're
I'm not toxic.
You're
I'm
insane.
And I'm not trying to be like that, but it's like Puka's brother
You gotta start
workout.
thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They
I'm-
worked out. All of a sudden, you come home to family dinner. She's helping your mom cook. And then you're like, two sides, like, all right, well, Sarah's here. But it's also like, how'd she get in here? And then it's all coming.
Wait, two people can't be friends? What are you saying? What's wrong with
No,
you?
I'm just,
Steiny,
I'm trying to teach Puka, like, the game.
How do we think? How do we process
I think
things?
I don't think Puka needs your help, Steiny.
Okay.
Quite frankly.
So you guys were supposed to work out, do like a backlift or
Do you want to work out?
Oh, so I was like, are we gonna do legs?
Yeah, let's train. I mean, I need to hit legs. I know that's your way of nicely saying it, but I do need to hit legs. Yeah, we can hit legs. It's nice though. Like I've worked out with Steiny before. It's super convenient because we always push the same weight.
that's not even true.
It's super
not true at all.
It is
On
For like
upper body.
for upper
no,
body?
not on upper
Yeah.
body. No, we did not.
Yeah, we
I tried
did.
to speed up the video. You know what it takes to change plates out and shit? It slows the whole workout down.
So slow. I'm like,
I was like, yo, just do
that's why you make the rookies do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I went down to her pace, and she
Down
can
to
definitely,
my pace.
or down to your weight. You could definitely squat more than me. I'll give you that. But upper body, I
have you beat.
no, I was crushing. So
I like your Uggs.
Oh, thank you. You should get a pair. They're the most comfortable shoes ever.
what's your guys' next friendly hangout?
I guess we're gonna work out, right, Puka?
I'm in.
It's funny because one of my good friends is one of your good friends. We have a very, very and fucking Sarah's good friend actually.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a really strong mutual, all three of us.
Who is it?
DW.
Oh,
Sorry,
Dana.
Dana.
Oh.
My bad. Yeah, you guys might not be
I love
on that
Dana.
level. My boy D-Dub. He always shows you love, and he always loves to shout out, like, he grew up playing football with my son, which is true, right?
Yeah. Both of his sons, Dana and Aiden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what was that, like, Pee-wees?
Yeah, like probably from like 3rd to like 6th grade.
Oh, okay. And then...
Dana was our quarterback. Look,
oh, he was?
Really?
yeah, he used to wear number 12. I'm like,
Oh,
like all of our like little league football, like he wore number 12 and I wore number 56.
Did Dana Sr. come to the games?
all of them. This is the funniest of like I just saw Uncle Dana maybe
2
like
days
a week
ago.
ago. Yeah, like yeah.
yeah.
Is it, yeah, it's only
How the hell do you know that?
We're friends.
yeah,
Like,
we
what
are.
you
Like, yeah, we
talking-
actually FaceTime a lot.
What's your schedule? Okay.
we talk
Yeah. But I,
about this podcast.
yeah.
So how would Dana be at the games?
He would be the same. Like, he's screaming, like, he's standing on the side. Like, the whole family would come. I'm like, he would always just be cruising. Like, yeah.
He'd get fired up.
100%. I'm like, he'd get a little bit like him and his black tees looking jacked all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
And then he'd be like, hey guys, I know you're only 5th graders, but I want to introduce you to Tom Brady's going to give you the halftime speech. Because I got Tom Brady here. He's going to give you the halftime speech. So Tom, you take it.
yeah, we had like the coolest, like our like end of the year, like team parties were like bowling at Red Rock and like it was so awesome. We had ice cream all the time, like pizza parties, and like we'd
Yeah.
go over to the house and have like these giant Nerf fights at the house. It was so
shit.
fun.
You've been invited to the house.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that invite yet. I heard he has a Super Bowl party every year.
Does he?
Yeah, he's told us before that he just goes and he like places a bunch of parlays and just gives out the tickets for like people that are watching to make it fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, that's so dope.
Yeah, it's probably the sickest thing ever. I would love to go.
Oh, I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were excited.
2027.
Yeah.
I actually have no plans for next year's Super Bowl.
He's not going to invite you, Steiny.
I don't think he is either, but that would
That's
be
right. Pull up over here. It's in LA.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, Super Bowl's here.
It's gonna be a home game for us.
Oh, yeah. Has the pressure set in for that?
No pressure at all. I'm gonna be hosting that trophy in LA.
You think?
We're gonna have a nice parade.
What if my boy Sam Darnold and JSN have something to say about that?
I'm like, no, they definitely will. We'll see them again. But I'm like, yeah.
I already got my tickets for next year's game.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
From bro?
Why does everything have to be through Puka?
Okay, after your guys' loss, what was your initial thoughts?
One, I got to see Coop. I was like, I thought I was like, yeah, the last play that came to me, so I was a little upset. I'm like watching everybody while I have the ball in my hand, like sprint on the field and like celebrate. Really wanted to throw the ball at somebody.
Yeah.
But then after, like, when I got to go see Coop, like, one excitement of like what that guy's meant to me, but then like the journey that he's been on, and then yeah, the immediate thing was like, what do I got to do differently to make sure that this isn't happening? And
In terms of losing, or
yeah, in like terms of losing, what's got to change in the off season, what's got to change in the routine, like how can I be better? I'm like,
when you lose in that situation, when you're close, what does like Sean McVay tell you in the locker room after?
we didn't really talk too much in the locker room. We had like our meeting when we flew back, and we had like our exit meetings, because it's just like, man, just
It's just probably a lot of depression and
Yeah,
violence.
just like not even disappointment is the word, but just
disappointment,
one,
sorry.
frustration, just a mixture of emotions, sad. I'm like, you never know. It's so hard to keep a crew of guys together, teams, injuries, all this different stuff. So, one, you enjoy that the brotherhood that you build with that group of guys throughout the season. So a lot of hugging, a lot of dap ups, a lot of I love you, bro. I'm like trying to make sure that you definitely have everybody's contact info for this, like throughout the season, but it'd be like, yo, where you about to be? Like, when are we going to link up or see him again? Cause shoot, I'm like, we just had my locker mate, my rookie year, Rob Havenstein was the last Rams player to play for the St. Louis Rams and for the Los Angeles Rams. So he just retired. And so it was like,
dude, what the fuck?
That's
so
crazy.
he's played for how long? A while.
I think this was year 12 for him. Like, pretty crazy and like dope as like you go.
I
down
even
as a
forgot
Rams
that
legend,
the Rams played in St. Louis, dude.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I had a jersey.
that is freaking.
Yeah, I used to juke around the house. Yeah, played backyard. I wore my Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eric,
I had
you could say
recess
that
stats. Did you play at recess?
100%. I'm like
What
every
were
time.
have you seen the stats and like the kid that's hitting like the water fountain?
Yeah.
You probably had you were first pick every
Bro,
time.
I'm like, well, I'm coming back into the lunchroom just sweating bricks because I'm like, it was just the Super Bowl out there for our 20-minute recess.
Were you a captain every time or first pick?
I was captain every time. I'm like, me and this kid who ended up playing at Oklahoma, he played at basketball.
Yeah.
We went to the same elementary school, and it'd be me and him, me and Jalen Hill. We'd be on the opposite teams because we're the two biggest kids.
And then your stats were
just brawling, just going at each other all the time.
Yeah, those, dude, God, those were my glory days.
Tetherball? Did you have to tetherball?
Of course, dude. I
would definitely beat you in tetherball.
Or tetherball, yeah, because that just wasn't my game. It was mostly football and capture the flag. I was pretty good at. I could move. But I played some ball. Like baseball was fucking shit, dude. I was that guy.
What position did you play in baseball?
Shortstop.
That's like the
Best player on the team usually.
Yeah.
Just quick outs. Had an arm. Had the bat too. Once you're facing like the Paul Skeens of the world, it's like different.
Wait, who's
Paul Skeens, pitcher on the Pirates.
Best pitcher. He just
Jason
won an award, right?
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, no, but it's
No, I'm like, now I think of the meme that like when he won the award and he's just sitting there like stone face.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, right?
exactly. That's another meme where he's
Exactly.
probably like he probably doesn't give a shit. But yeah, no, those were definitely the days. So you're off season now.
What are your
Good.
plans? Off season.
Nothing. I have no trips planned. I'm like, I haven't. Maybe go to Vegas.
How much time do you have off? It's March, early March now.
Yeah, probably like another month. We'll start like right around the draft, around like mid-April.
Yeah, and are you still working out every day, or do you take like a little time to chill?
I just started working out like a week and a half ago, so I'm like, I'm back in the groove. Like next week we'll hit the ground running. We'll go 3 to 4 days a week,
Nice.
pretty much up until then.
And do you throw with other quarterbacks? Or like, do you ever go train with? You said you train with Cooper Kupp,
Yeah,
so you guys have a good relationship still.
100%. I'm like, that's.
But when the game clock hits and you're in Seattle, are you guys still boys or?
I mean, technically no, because we're on the opposite side. But he plays offense too, so it's like we never really have to go against each other. So I'm like, I definitely want our team to provide him the best challenge, but I also know that he'll succeed through the challenges. So,
Aw, that's such a good friend. That was sweet.
We've been blushing and like silent this whole pod. I thought I was gonna have a strong host in here.
Okay,
And
I
she's
don't
being
know.
all,
I don't
like-
have
when
like
was the last time you were on the pod?
I don't have maybe
She's
a month
so
ago.
frequent.
I don't have good ball knowledge. I don't know what you want me to add. I don't know much about football.
Cause she's only thinking of like that TikTok or that.
I was literally I
You know the
went,
TikToks where the wives make where like someone films and like they kiss their husband or boyfriend before the game starts when they come to the sideline.
On the pregame.
She
Steiny.
sent me 5 of those before. It's like, you think this would be a good look for me? I was like, yeah, hell yeah.
didn't send shit. No, I went on. Max Crosby asked me to go on his podcast, and I told him, I was like, bro, I do not have good football knowledge. Like, if you want me to go on there and like talk football, he was like, no, it's fine. Like, I really don't have football knowledge. He brought you up.
Yeah, I know he did. Trust me, I FaceTimed him. You did? Yeah, we talked about that.
Okay.
I don't know why he's throwing shade at me, but we talked about that. And Sarah's,
He wasn't throwing.
you
shade.
asked him a big question, and I think this is why, part of the reason why you're on there is if he thought he'd be a Raider for life.
Yeah, he dodged it real well.
Yeah, and Sarah wanted to ask you, she's afraid, but do you think you'll be a Ram for life?
I did.
Does that kind of stuff cross your mind when you're this early in your career?
I would love to. I'm like, as long as Coach McVay's here, I'm like, I love LA. I'm like, our team like, yeah, I don't want to leave. I'm like, this is the organization that believed in me. I'm like, I want to make LA home.
Yeah.
I feel like you fit LA really well too.
Why? Because you live here? Like,
no, this has nothing to do with me. Like, it's a good time. LA's a fun time.
It is.
And you like to have fun, and it's a fun city.
Yeah, it's awesome. There's always so much going on. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. No,
I met Leonardo DiCaprio at this dinner. I'm like, I can't believe. I'm like, I told my mom when I FaceTimed my mom after that, and she's like, wait, what do you mean? I was like, I was at one table, and then I'm like, and he was at the table like right behind us, but we were all at like the same dinner. Like,
yeah.
We were like,
my boy like, Leo.
It's absolutely unreal. I'm like, yeah.
What do you think has changed the most for you? Because when you were about to get drafted, when I met you, we met in Miami, and then I'd see you multiple times at the Red Rock. You'd be with Dana Jr. going to UFC, whatever. In the projection for you being a 5th round pick, obviously the expectation isn't as high. And then you come out here, you start balling, you make a name for yourself. You made a name for yourself, I feel like, pretty quick. Where people were like, holy shit, like Puka Nacua is the real deal. And you became the number 1 target. So how did that transpire from you going from the sleeper to a star?
Sure, I feel like it happened really fast. I'm like you realize, but like Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford, I'm like, without those 2 guys, and obviously our head coach, Coach McVay, but I'm like, I got a pretty good trio of people that I was able to walk into the NFL with, but then I'm like, I feel like I was born to play football. All my brothers have played football. I'm like, I grew up getting beat up and losing all the time. So I'm like, when I got a chance to hit somebody else, I'm like, in my
from Dana's teams?
Yeah,
Dana
like,
couldn't recruit.
We were waxing teams, and I'm talking about like when I first started. I'm like, I played with my older brother Samson.
Yeah,
and
he's on the Saints, right?
Yeah, he was on the Saints. He was like the star of the team, and like I played left tackle, and like because I was 3 years younger than him, so I was like, I'm getting my butt kicked like by these older guys, and then like when I played everybody my age, I was like, wait, I'm kind of good at this, and I'm like,
why did you do that? Just to play with your bro? You played 3 years above?
Yeah, my dad had like was the coach of the team, and like that was like my first year of football, and I'm like, and it made it so fun. I'm like, so losing at home every day to my brothers and whatever it was, of basketball, whatever we were doing, like it made it even more fun to go out there and beat somebody else and be like, oh man, I finally got to win.
Do you think you kind of grew up in like that LeVar Ball like household where it was like the brothers are all competitive and we got to make it to the NFL?
100%. I was like, when I remember when my older brother went undrafted in 2016, that was my freshman year of high school, and being like, what I thought was like a fairy tale to be like in elementary school. What do you want to do when you grow up? I'm like, I want to be a NFL player. And then I saw my brother have an opportunity to play for the NFL. I was like, oh, this is not like a joke anymore. Like this is reality. So, but yeah, I'm like, we still compete. I'm like, my brother still tell me my brother played safety. I'm like, every time I come home, I'm like, I remember.
You run one-on-one still?
No, I'm like, we'll like at the house, like we'll tackle, like we'll wrestle each other, and he'd be like, man, if I was playing safety, I would kick your ass. And I'm like, bro, you see what I just did to that guy out there? Like, you think he would tackle me?
Yeah. He also gets you like when you come back from the game, like after playing, you're tired as fuck. Yeah. You're like, what'd you do today? Dude, I just played a game, and then he might get you at that moment. But then you're like, dude, give me when I'm fresh.
No, exactly. You see me on a fresh Sunday, like before I just played 70 snaps. I'm like, yeah, I would definitely whip you.
Yeah. What do you think is your favorite thing about just playing football? Or what do you love about the game? Nothing hits home more like home cooking, and there's no easier way to do that than with HelloFresh. With the right recipes that feel good and actually taste great night after night. I like cooking, but weeknights can be busy. HelloFresh, and thanks to them for sending me meals to try, my honest opinion makes it simple. The recipes are straightforward, the ingredients show up ready to go, and it's just easy to get a solid dinner on the table. I've personally done this. Shows up with a box, all the ingredients, you cook it right at your place, ready 30 to an hour, and it's a great way to do something with if you have a partner at home, a girl at home. It's a good way to make easy food, great dinners with ready to go ingredients. You can choose from more than 100 recipes every week, 100 different recipes, different cuisines, comfort meals. They have every cuisine on there and portions that are big enough to satisfy everyone. I can vouch for that. There are also more than 35 protein opinion options weekly, including new Mediterranean,
and GLP-1 friendly recipes. So if you're looking for your gains, I'm always trying to get my protein in. Oh, those options are available as well. The ingredients are quality. Substantially sourced seafood, 100% antibiotic and hormone-free chicken. They're offering 3 times the seafood now. No upcharge. Plus, new grass-fed steak ribeyes. I mean, we are on a health grind right now. This is crazy. And you're cooking with seasonal produce like pears, apples, and asparagus. Because when dinner tastes good, nothing hits home like cooking. I use it, and if you're looking to make weeknights easier, you should too. Emphasize, if you're tired of going out on dates, this is a great way to do it. You're off your phone, you're doing something interactive. Go to HelloFresh.com/Steiny, 10FM to get 10 free meals, a free zwilling knife. That's $144.99 value on your 3rd box offer. Valid while supplies last. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only. It varies by plan. Go to HelloFresh.com/Steiny, 10FM to get 10 free meals plus a free zwilling knife at $144.99 value on your 3rd box. Offer valid while supplies last. Free meals applied at a discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/Steiny, 10FM to get 10 free meals. Go try it out. HelloFresh. Let's go.
Is it the competition?
I think the camaraderie coming from like a big family and like in the Polynesian culture, just being surrounded by your family, extended family, loved ones, and just creating like a healthy environment for people to feel comfortable and enjoy being around each other, smile, crack jokes, build lifelong relationships, and like have a ton of memories together. That's what football has been for me. Like since I was a little kid, I remember playing with Lil Dana and winning championships and going to Red Rock. But then I also remember in high school, like we drove to play teams in Idaho on like the big charter buses, like from all the way from Utah all the way to Idaho. And like now I get to say like I'm traveling on a plane with Devontae Adams, Matthew Stafford. And we're going to play a team and we just beat them in the playoffs in Chicago. And now we're flying back and I'm like, yo.
Which is like some Friday Night Lights shit.
That's like it's every football player.
Charters in high school. No, but not chartered planes, but chartered buses in high school. Like
yeah,
it's football is like a religion. What was there a moment where you saw somebody when your rookie year in the NFL where you were like, holy shit, this is so and so?
Who did we play my rookie year? One, I was like, actually, the second game, like playing the Bosa brothers or playing Nick Bosa was pretty crazy. And like, you see like the photos and like how big like these guys are. And like, like Aaron Donald's also on our team. So it's like, all right, I see some big guys, but I'm like, I got to block this guy now. And like, it was a little, the first, like during warm-ups, you're seeing him and then you see him put pads on and you're like, wow, he just got bigger.
Yeah. Holy shit. He's a strong dude. Aaron Donald is a fucking legend, bro, forever. I think he still like posts like gym videos and I'll go and like look at it. He's just insane.
He's still just as jacked. And I'm like, yeah, it's awesome.
Did you don't seem like, or sometimes I later in the season this year, I saw you were kind of talking a little bit more on the field.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he has great energy on the field. From like the mic up things I've seen. I lift weights.
Oh, that's your go-to line?
Yeah.
I lift weights? That's your shit talking moment?
I mean, it was like in the moment they were trying to hit me hard and I was like, I lift weights, I scored a touchdown. I'm like, try me.
What is this like in Seattle?
No, this was in Carolina, the first round of playoffs, wild card.
When you went and played in Seattle, what are their chirps like?
Seattle does not like me. I'm like, they were saying some things I'm like, I won't repeat. But they good. I'm like, I love that. I'm like, I want you to not like me while we play.
Do you say, yo, dude, I have 200 yards?
Like,
you ever say like, hey,
like,
dude, I have a 100, what was it, like 120 in the first half, something crazy?
Yeah, I'm like, the second time, when we played in the championship game, I was like, I caught my first deep pass. And I just remember saying, like, yeah, what's up? Let me hear you now. And right on their sideline too. So I'm like, I want you to talk. I'm like, let's make this enjoyable for both of us.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, I love that competition.
That's what makes the game more fun. And like then winning, like everybody always wants to win, but then winning means that much more because then you're like, wait, I get the last say now.
Yeah, when me and Sarah were lifting in the gym, we were hitting shoulders. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was getting competitive.
No, you weren't.
She would go for like 8 reps, I'd go for 12.
Oh yeah, you were. Actually.
But I was like, yo, I'm competitive, dude. Like
win.
By nature,
you gotta win.
I have to.
That's the same thing as Rams versus Seattle.
Do you ever think about like settling down, or do you want to keep going on this generational?
It's generational run.
They're just my friend, run. I don't know how to really preface it, but
No, but I do believe that because I feel like I have guy friends, and if you have, like, it doesn't mean that you're doing anything.
and I'll say this about Sarah. Sarah's a great friend. She's always been there for me, and she's like, when we were at the Super Bowl parties, she doesn't drink. She's sober. Like, she's like chilling, just having a good time. And I feel like people take this crazy narrative that's so unfair because you're actually not like that at all.
Yeah, thank you.
And I can tell you that firsthand.
I know, and like every time we come out, like Sarah's always dancing. I'm like, I feel like that's like a requirement. Like that's I'm like,
Yeah,
that's one
dancing,
requirement.
having a good time.
Dance, sing the words to the song. Like,
Yeah.
have a good time.
No
keep the
secret
vibes up,
videos.
like-
No. I feel like you get that false narrative and it's just not true.
Thank you, Steiny. I know I get the shittiest narrative. I get shit on more than I think most
You get
women
shown a lot, and I want you to know, like, even with my competition here, that I really care about you, and I think you're a really special person, and
Aw.
we have such a warm heart, and you're really nice and fun to be around.
Thank you, Steiny. I love you.
Yeah, I don't know if you have anything to say, but those would be my words. You got a Lakers game? Who are you sitting with
That's what I was just
tomorrow?
about to
Who
say.
you
I was like,
taking? Who
no,
you taking
no.
tomorrow?
I was gonna say, I was like, there's a Laker game coming up, Sarah. Do you want to go to the game? I'm like, we can go.
Yeah, let's
check it out.
go.
Like, do we have to sit in the suite or can we sit on the floor?
You got to sit on the floor. If you're going to the Lakers game, you have to. Just be strategic, dude.
What was that advice you just gave
Go with a
him?
teammate, and then you guys will be the photo. They're not gonna.
True.
Respectfully, they're not gonna pick up on Sarah if it's two LA Rams at the game, right?
Yeah. Or like you could bring a friend too. I'm like,
But make sure you and whoever sit in the middle,
yeah.
and then they're on the side.
They're on the sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then the shot is just
It's just you two.
Yeah, they can come in and like kind of close up.
Yeah.
That's your theory. I don't think it'll go like that.
You don't think so?
No.
You think you'll get in the photo?
I
You're
think they
praying to get in there.
No.
Sarah's like photo bombing you. Like,
stop that.
okay, I'm done. My bad.
Okay, if you could travel one place in the off season, where are you going?
Oh, I want to go to Fiji.
Fiji,
I've
tropical.
been there.
Yeah. Really?
Sick. Yeah.
Clear waters like the photos look like.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. I'm like, I'm a lake guy. I love the lake over the ocean because I'm like, there's no sharks.
Where are you?
I'm also scared.
Vegas and Utah.
I'm scared of the ocean too.
Yeah,
Have you done Hawaii even?
yeah. I'm like, I've been to Hawaii, but I'm like, I just barely got
Fiji,
my passport.
Australia, like, dude.
Australia's nice too.
Yeah.
We play there next
personally-
year.
Really?
Yeah, we play the Niners out there.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Yeah,
That's
not
insane.
ideal, but we
I,
did go to Australia.
Yeah, I've done all the off-season traveling, Croatia, everywhere. Dude, anywhere in Europe's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Spain, I love all
Best
that.
place you went to.
I love Spain. Like, I absolutely love Spain.
So when you go, do you go to the same spot or you like hit?
No, you hop around. You could go to Madrid, Barcelona, Marbella, Mallorca. Like, it's all an hour away from each other. So you can kind of do everything, and it's all a different vibe. So Barcelona's like the tourist party town. Madrid's the city. Marbella's the fun, like, you're on the water. Like, you get everything, you know? So with my job, like, I'm pretty fortunate to be able to do that. And it's just the best time ever.
Yeah, I need to get out of the country.
Yeah. So if I had to recommend anything, it'd just be Spain. Yeah. Maybe all of us go.
All of us go to Spain.
Yeah.
Us three.
Yeah.
Would we add anyone else to the equation?
Overtime, Megan.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Hannah's always a good time.
Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah,
How
Hannah
big?
is always a good.
Hannah's fucking awesome. She's
I
great.
love Hannah.
How big of a UFC fan are you?
I'd say I'm a pretty big fan. Like,
If you had to pick who you'd want to see at the White House, main.
Gregor,
Yeah, I know, right?
he's got to be.
He's gotta be there.
somehow, some way.
Does Dan ever hit you up and like go back to old coach mode and be like, "Yo, I just want to let you know on this route you could have broke earlier."
No, but those are always the best. He sends the voice memos like after the game. They're the best because I'm like, I know this is not like a FaceTime video, but I know exactly what your facial expressions and like how hyped you actually are.
Oh, he
while
probably
sending
gets
this
fired
message.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking.
You know when he
awesome.
drops a couple F-bombs and you're like, yeah, like this is
Oh
awesome.
yeah, yeah, it gets you fired up. Well, sick. Sarah, if you have anything else, sounds like you guys have some plans.
No, I told you that we've been friends. Like, we've known each other for a minute.
So, do you want to clear the narrative right now?
Puka, take the lead. Clear the narrative.
Yeah, me and Sarah are not dating. Sarah's my good friend. We're
Best friend?
No,
Best
he
friend?
did not go there. He did not go there. No, don't do that. Good friend.
Yeah,
And
a very good friend of mine.
then let's clear the narrative that you're a single guy that's just having a good time.
I am currently single.
Yeah.
I love to dance.
Yeah.
I love to listen to Drake. I love skydiving. But yeah, I just really love to dance. I'm like, I'm new. I love to try new food. I'm like, I just barely started eating sushi. I'm like, I like to get my nails done.
Yeah, so you just get the pedicure, you don't paint them, right?
No, I'm like, just like nice little clear
Is
cut.
the painting too far?
Honestly, not gonna lie, was a point in my
Caleb
time where
does
I
it.
did paint my nails, and I'm like, it's not for me anymore. But I'm like, I'm not
You
against
tried
it.
that out?
You know,
Dude,
it was
I don't
COVID.
see you doing
It was COVID. I was like, I wasn't leaving the house, so I was like, let me see what's going on. And, you know, everybody was trying. Everybody was trying something. Right?
Oh, everybody's trying something new for sure. Yeah, I definitely tried something there, but I did not. I did not do the nail paint. But I mean, people are doing it.
Yeah.
Caleb did it.
It's
and he
swaggy.
balls out, so then he's good.
Yeah.
As long as you fucking do something and then you ball for the next week, what are people gonna say then?
Yeah.
Right?
Can't really say much.
All right. Well, this has been amazing. We have the superstar Puka Nacua. How many Pro Bowls have you been to?
2 Pro Bowls.
2-time Pro Bowler, future Hall of Famer, future Super Bowl winner. Hopefully,
Yes.
Sarah's hoping you get 5 rings. I said, that's a high expectation. But she wants to, date a superstar, which you already are.
We're not dating.
But dude, congrats on all your success. You've been nothing but a fucking great guy. Every time I've seen you, you're one of the nicest people ever. Every time someone brings you up, they have nothing but good things to say. So
Yeah, I've never heard anything
Yeah.
bad about you.
yeah. So I really appreciate you doing this, and
Yeah, I'm glad we got to finally connect.
I would love to get any type of pregame passes this year.
I got you.
Anything that I can get my TikTok or my IG, this is my boy, like shit like that. I'm open to.
100%. I'm like, we'll get you a jersey and we'll have you on the
Yeah.
sideline. We'll come up with a handshake before the game too.
Not like you treat me like I'm a Make-A-Wish kid. Like,
It's like, wait, no,
what the fuck, dude? Like a handshake? You just said we'll come with a handshake?
I was like, I'll give you a ball. Like it's
Give me a ball?
He'll sign it for you.
Damn, bro. No, just like give me some passes and let me just dap me up before you go into the locker room.
Damn, my fault. I thought it was
Yeah.
like a handshake would be cool. Like we were boys. And like, remember Miami, dude?
Secret handshake? No, we don't gotta go that far, but I appreciate you so much. Sarah, thank you so much for doing this.
There's no way you gassed him like that, and all you say to me is,
Well, I
"Thank
didn't
you."
gas. Did I gas?
Superstar. Yeah, okay. I'm ready.
Big time creator, one of the best girls I've ever met. Very, very respectful of herself. Picks and chooses who she goes around. Clearly, she only goes around a couple superstars, right? And then just a great friend overall. So thank you so much, Sarah.
Yeah, of
Appreciate you.
course. Thanks, Steiny.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Comment, like, subscribe. Puka Nacua, Sarah Safari. There it is.